Can't keep a good man down, can you, Bruce?
You can't watch Jim Carrey's Clint Eastwood impression without laughing. Seriously, because even Eastwood himself couldn't do it when he witnessed it live at the AFI Awards in 1996. Today we're ranking every major Jim Carrey impression from his 40-year career, breaking down exactly what makes each one work or fail. Let's dive straight into the S-tier showcase. When Jim Carrey took the stage at the 1996 AFI Life Achievement Awards ceremony, something magical happened. In the blink of an eye, Carrey transformed into Clint Eastwood.
When I finally met Clint, he just said to me,
I love that tape. And I show it to all my friends.
His face contorted into that iconic Eastwood squint, one eyebrow impossibly higher than the other, jaw clenched tight, lips pursed in that signature grimace we all know from Dirty Harry.
But Clint just looked at me, then looked at the producer, David Valdez, and said, well, maybe we'll just turn the camera on and let him go.
I improvised for about 2 hours after that.
But the true validation? The cutaway shot to Eastwood himself. That reaction alone secures this impression its legendary status. While his Eastwood impression made a Hollywood legend lose it laughing, Carrey's White Baby has become something of a cultural curiosity. But this impression is trapped in a strange time capsule, like Vanilla Ice's fame itself, briefly everywhere, then suddenly nowhere.
And I'm capitalizing on a trend that's currently rising. Mix it with Curly and Larry and Moe. Hey, yo! Maybe never. I become richer with every endeavor.
The jokes rely on cultural references that made sense during Ice's brief spotlight, but now require a history lesson to understand. So for that, we ranked it in D tier. Carrey's Biden impression in SNL 2020 sparked a political firestorm. It became one of the strangest chapters in the show's political impression history.
Beginning of 46 thoughts. Now let's do this. I'm holding my bladder, let's get at her.
This visual disconnect immediately alienated viewers who expected a more recognizable Biden, creating a weird hybrid that looked half Biden, half Carrey's old Fire Marshal Bill character.
Number one cause of domestic fires. Let me show you something.
What makes this impression fascinating is how it united Americans during a divided time. Everyone had complaints, just different ones. Conservatives thought Carrey was too soft on Biden, while liberals felt the portrayal made their candidate seem senile.
Here's the deal.
Can I respond to that, Chris?
Will you just shut up? Losing control.
Anyway, we think this should be ranked B. In 1983, a 21-year-old Jim Carrey stepped onto Johnny Carson's stage as a complete nobody.
Hello? My name is Jim Carrey.
His Elvis transformation shocked even the most jaded TV viewers.
I was standing in the street screaming, trying to get the vicious dog off my leg.
What makes this impression legendary was Carson's reaction. This moment of Carson's approval opened Hollywood's doors, leading directly to Carrey's casting on In Living Color. Carrey's William Shatner as Captain Kirk stands as perhaps his most technically precise character work, and it's definitely S tier.
Mr. Spock, my friend, we've got to do something.
Why do you say we, Caucasoid? It's obvious, Captain, that Minister Farrakhan is right.
Spock, are you out of your Falcon mind?
Unlike Carrey's reverent take on Captain Kirk, his Pee Wee Herman impression ventured into much darker territory. In 1992, just months after Paul Reubens' career-shattering arrest in an adult theater, Carrey unleashed a Pee Wee parody on In Living Color that left audiences both laughing and cringing.
Hi, boys and girls. Your friend Pee Wee has been on a new adventure, which is why it's time to buy the new improved Pee Wee dough.
This impression lands solidly in B tier because while the execution itself was brilliant, its comedic foundation relied on exploiting a celebrity's public humiliation rather than celebrating their talent. During Meryl Streep's 2004 AFI tribute, the elegant ballroom filled with Hollywood royalty set the stage for something truly gutsy. Carrey impersonating Jack Nicholson and Robert De Niro, while both legendary actors sat watching in the audience.
Now that's a spicy meatball.
Or Bruce Dern? Where's the beef? Where is it? Give me the beef or I'll crack your head open! And of course, my favorite, Jack Nicholson.
I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
What elevates these impressions to A-tier status is their technical brilliance combined with real-time validation from the subjects themselves. Carrey's 2014 impression of Matthew McConaughey on the Saturday Night Live left millions glued to their screen.
Who am I? Why am I here? When I'm done rolling up this booger, should I eat it or throw it out the window?
The impression focused on McConaughey's bizarre Lincoln car commercials, where the actor delivered philosophical monologues while driving through empty landscapes. Carrey nailed the actor's half-lidded, perpetually relaxed expression and distinctive drawl, but what made it special was how he exaggerated the already strange existential musings to absurd levels.
Dad, are you okay?
I'm super good, bud.
You're going 5 miles an hour.
Not bad for a Lincoln. Whose kids are these?
Here are other Matthew McConaughey impressions by Carrey, which are ranked in the same A tier.
What are any of us doing here? Whether I get your question right or wrong, free will is an illusion. Life is a game that plays us. All I gotta do is let go of the illusion that I exist. Drive around in my Lincoln, rolling this booger.
When Carrey took on Sylvester Stallone's Rocky Balboa on In Living Color, he didn't just impersonate a boxer, he transformed himself into a living cartoon of physical comedy.
No way, Apollo. You just wanna, you move. You move.
Easy, right. Not too many syllables.
I got lightheaded there. Hey, look, listen, I still got the eye of the tiger, you know that.
This Rocky impression earned its A-tier status because it showcased Carrey's whole body commitment. From the hunched shoulders to the lumbering gait, Carrey demonstrated his unmatched ability to transform his entire physical being. What makes Carrey's James Dean so fascinating is its radical simplicity. His performance communicates volumes through a single, perfectly executed glance over the shoulder that captures the brooding, rebellious essence of Hollywood's iconic bad boy. These impressions land in C tier because its brevity prevents it from showcasing Carrey's full talent. In the same way, Carrey's Michael Bolton impression lands firmly in C tier for a simple reason. While technically impressive, it lacks the cultural staying power of his more iconic character work.
Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? Baby, I've been loving you so long. A man needs a big hit. Only one thing he gotta do.
When Carrey transforms into Jimmy Stewart, he trades manic energy for something genuinely gentle, and it reveals more about his talent than you might expect.
Me, Jimmy Stewart, is the kind of guy that I'd love to be. It's very difficult to be that, though, you know? I mean, he's just kind of up here somewhere.
But he goes further by embodying the emotional warmth that made Stewart so reassuring.
Well, I guess we're gonna have ourselves a nuclear holocaust. Oh, hey, everybody, come on over to the window. Look at that mushroom cloud. Isn't that beautiful? And the amazing thing to me is that something so magnificent.
This impression lands in C tier not because it lacks technical skill, it's actually spot on, but because it doesn't offer the visual transformation or cultural staying power of Carrey's top tier work. In a Funny or to Die sketch that's less about nailing exact mannerisms and more about capturing an essence, Carrey somehow manages to bottle Reagan's distinctive communication style without resorting to cheap political shots.
Now grab those 8 balls and push the Consumer Protection Agency
through.
This impression succeeds specifically because of its political neutrality. Rather than mocking Reagan's policies, Carrey focuses on his unique communication style, a tightrope walk in political comedy. Hard to say, but we think it should be landed in C. While Carrey showed restraint with Reagan, his Jerry Seinfeld impression was anything but subtle.
You ever make the wrong turn and next thing you know, you're in the hood? Project? What teacher assigned this project? Looking at the state of it, I hope they're grading on a curve.
What makes this a B-tier impression is how it interrogates the mechanics of humor. Carrey wasn't just performing Seinfeld, he was exposing the machinery behind the laughs. When Carrey appeared on The Tonight Show and transformed into Wile E. Coyote mid-fall, he demonstrated a skill few performers could match, bringing cartoon physics into the real world. This impression lands in B tier because despite its technical brilliance, it lacks the sustained narrative of his higher-ranked performances. When Carrey decided to become Kevin Bacon, he ignored the standard impression playbook and instead created what might be the most efficient celebrity transformation ever captured on camera. And this impression earns its B tier status.
Is Batman!
Throughout our tier-based journey, we've seen what truly makes Carrey's legendary impressions stand apart, yet even his worst impressions would be another comedian's career highlight. At least his impressions didn't make other celebrities lose it and shut down interviewers, unlike the moments in our last video. Click to watch. Anyway, here's our final ranking. Do you agree? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did we miss any of Carrey's best impressions?